So Ethan takes his collar tie. At any point during this, either with a single or with a double, I can press his face away to break his ability to break my posture. Hips in, press the face, we stagnate this. Now he's got to move to some other technique or aspect, right? If he's able to acquire a double collar tie, boom, he can move backwards and walk my head into the ground. Note that he stays on his feet. Come up. This is shown in the poleaxe play, where we grab somebody by their helmet and drag them to the ground. So the snapdown, which is what this is called in modern parlance, is present in Fiore. I need to prevent the snapdown. When I've lost my collar tie pummels, his elbows are tight, his forearms are squeezing my neck, he's got crown of head control, his elbows are in front of my collarbones. I'm in deep trouble and I know I'm about to get taken for a ride. Double face press. From our double face press, we're gonna go ahead and remove this. I don't actually have to have that off. I want you to be able to see. From our double face press, I'm gonna release one hand, bring it up between the arms, and grip the forearm. This is how we evolve towards the third, I believe it's the third play of the Abrazare, the second scholar throw. So from here, right, I've got my face press posting him out, I've got my forearm grip, I'm gonna step in behind, and I'm gonna go effectively hip to hip with Ethan. Here, I feel his posture coming forward because he knows what's coming. Let's go ahead and stand you up just a little bit. If I need to stand somebody up, I'll take my thumb and I'll hook the nose. Very easy to actually work out of that. I set him up, step in, and his posture just breaks forward. If needed, rather than that crossface, we can do the very kind of canonical second scholar throw where once I strip, I level change, I grab, and I think he's worried about the wall, so I'm gonna turn it. And we turn through and bring the person to the ground, yeah. So second scholar feeds directly off of this action. In modern wrestling, if he just straight up collar ties me, I don't have to go into any of that. This is called a slide by, and it is present in Fiore's wrestling, properly understood. From here, belt line, step in, rear body lock. Ethan's established a double collar tie. He's thinking about the snap down. I press his face. His re-contra to this action is to go ahead and release his collar tie. He already has inside position, and he just brings his thumbs directly down into my eyes and he gouges. How do we actually train that? That's a very difficult proposition. Get an orange. You can practice that directly against an orange, right? Eyes aren't particularly strong. If you want the martial application of the Abrazare, you can go ahead and practice eye gouging. I don't personally believe it's a critical skill for the wrestling. So when we talk about doing an eye gouge, I'm gonna take my hand and grip the back of his head, right on the occipital bone. This creates an anchor point with my fingers. From that anchor point, I hook my thumbs to the interior of the eye. Oop. Yeah. Right here. That anchor point allows me to roll my fingers and drive with my thumb. So you can see that on the muscle right there. We can imagine, without actually executing it, what that's going to do to an eye. We hook from the interior into our palm and squish from interior to exterior and destroy the eye in the process. Obviously, this is a note from a 15th century warfighter and not necessarily advice for modern self-defense.